Hi! Well, because my little boy just walked in. Can you please go? Perfect timing. Go away. Yeah, get your paper and go. Welcome to day 4 of 31 days to a healthier you. Now he's left the door open. Excuse me. Get out. Out. Thanks, Louis. Sorry about that. I'm going to start again. Welcome to 31 days to a healthier you. We're on day 4. My name is Nadine Shaw and I'm an exercise and lifestyle specialist, and I'm here to guide you through 31 days to a healthier you, so you will feel more energized, hopefully have better sleep, and a great positive outlook by the end of this program. So we're on day 4, and although my focus isn't specifically weight loss when I train my clients. I have worked as a personal trainer for 16 years, and the goal is sometimes to lose weight, but I'm certainly not a weight loss specialist. But I do know the importance of keeping our waistline in shape for health reasons, okay? So it's not just aesthetics. We can get some really negative impacts if we are overweight. It can affect our body, it can make us more likely to contract disease. So I go from that side of health rather than looking good. Anyway, so although I don't specialize in weight loss per se, I do know that there are certain things that can affect our waistlines that are well within our control and that aren't necessarily directly linked to food, but can be linked to other behaviors in our lives and other lifestyle habits that we have. So, what about this? Sleep. Sleep can affect your waistline. So, I am a mad fan of sleep. I always have been. I just think it's like the unsung hero in our lives. Do you remember when you had a good night's sleep and the first thing you said the next day is, I had such a good night's sleep, I didn't wake up, I feel so refreshed, I feel so energized. What's not to love about a good night's sleep? But what we tend to do is sacrifice it. We sacrifice our sleep, we stay up late for whatever reason to fit more things in. We might be watching a TV show, we might be working, we might feel that we need those hours after the kids have gone to bed to spend some time with our partners and loved ones, or catch up on the chores of the day while the little ones sleep. Hence, we sacrifice our own. And I don't think it's worth it. And I certainly think that it's worth exploring ways to increase your sleep and to make sure you get good sleep quality, because sleep has so many benefits for us. Not just does it make us feel energized and revived, it decreases our risk of certain diseases, blood pressure, diabetes, heart disease. It decreases our risk of cancer and weight loss. It can help with weight loss. Well, let me tell you about 2 things that happen when we don't get enough sleep. First of all, I'd like you to think back to any experiences that you might have had where you've gone to bed late. You might have gone out on a weekend, for example, and you've gone to bed late, and the following day, you're hungry. You are ravenous, and nothing seems to satisfy the need to eat. You might put it down to like just having a late night, and that's how you feel when you have a late night. But there is actually a bit more to play than just a late night. There are 2 hormones that go out of whack, and it can happen literally with one late night or one decreased amount of sleep. Okay, so this happens like that. It's not something that happens over a gradual period of time. You have one shortened night's sleep and these hormones go out of whack. Now, I've got my notes because I get them muddled up. The two hormones are called leptin and ghrelin. Leptin is L-E-P-T-I-N. Ghrelin is G-R-E-H-L-I-N. Leptin and ghrelin. And they affect our appetite. So leptin is the appetite suppressor. So it stops us from feeling hungry, okay? When we have a poor night's sleep or we don't get enough sleep, leptin doesn't work properly. So our appetite doesn't get suppressed naturally as it should. Ghrelin is an appetite increaser. So you've got these two hormones at play. You've got your appetite increaser, ghrelin, so you feel hungry. And leptin's not working properly to suppress your appetite. So when you're full or satisfied, you're not getting the signal that tells you that you're full or satisfied. So you're more likely to eat more. Plus, your hunger hormone, the ghrelin, is out of whack. So it's just telling you you're hungry, you're hungry, you're hungry. So you can start to see that having a poor amount of sleep can affect your waistline, okay? Because it makes you feel more hungry and it makes you, stops you feeling satisfied when you do eat, okay? So, how much sleep should you get? How much do you get? A minimum of 7 hours sleep is what you should be shooting for. And I know I've got lots of friends and clients who sometimes don't get that. Minimum 7 to 9, 9.5 is your ideal sleep window. And also sleeping, what was I going to say? Trying to get regular sleep patterns, okay? So going to the bed at the same time every night and waking up at the same time every day can actually help to improve your quality of sleep rather than, you know, staying up late one night and sleeping in. And I've actually noticed that a lot more. If I sleep in past my normal wake up time, even if I've gone to bed a tiny bit later, I feel like my energy's quite different, and I find it harder to go to sleep the following night. Anyway, so it is quite a sensitive area. So if we can get those sleep and wake patterns happening and get that minimum 7, but anywhere up to 9 hours of sleep every night, it's going to improve our health and well-being in more than this area of weight loss or managing our appetite and managing those hormones associated with appetite. I'm going to talk about other benefits of sleep as we go through this program, but that's the key thing that I wanted you to take away today, okay? So, actions. Simply today, I'd like you to write down your bedtime and your wake time and your total hours of sleep. And if you aren't getting 7 hours, then what I would love for you to do is have a think about how you might be able to get to 7 hours. So perhaps it's going to bed half an hour earlier, or perhaps you can sleep in. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Have a think about where you might be able to save some time and get to bed a little bit earlier and make sure that you get that minimum of 7 hours sleep. Okay, so there are 2 things. Sorry, I'm a little bit distracted today because I know that the kids are here and I'm thinking about 101 things. So, sorry. Okay, record how much sleep you're currently getting Your sleep and wake times, are they regular? Like, are you going to bed at a similar time every night, waking up at a similar time every morning? Think about ways to increase your sleep if you're not getting your 7 hours. And the third thing I'd like you to do is head on over to the group that's joined to this page so that you can get some support, and hopefully we'll begin to build a bit of community as more of you start to follow some of these protocols or learn more about these protocols. Okay, so we're on Saturday. Tomorrow I'll be back here, probably at midday. I might have some friends with me, small people, because Darren's going to be out in the morning. I will pop in the events what time I'll be here, but I will definitely be here. And what we're going to do tomorrow is we're going to summarize what we've done so far and what we've learned so far, because this week and the coming weeks will be about education as well as taking action. Okay, so I really am trying to encourage people to be informed about the choices they make and understand a little bit of the science behind the effects that those choices can have on our bodies. Okay, so we're going to summarize what we've done so far this week. Hopefully give you an opportunity to reflect, because I have given you some activities that have been basically to start to just have a look at what your current behaviors are and what adjustments you might be able to make to improve in those areas of diet, exercise and sleep. And we will go on from there. Okay, so I'll be back here tomorrow, 11:30 or 12. I'll pop it in the events and confirm that. But you can come back and watch any of these videos by checking in on the page. I look forward to having you join me tomorrow. I hope you have started your weekend off well and that you're enjoying your day off, if you're having a day off, or enjoying whatever you're doing. Work, rest or play, as long as you're happy, that's the main thing. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Until then, bye-bye.